Hey everybody, Zach Wolf here, and I've got another great Top 5 Tuesday. Some of you may have watched a previous Top 5 Tuesday where I talked about dumb things that employees do before leaving a company. Well, this week is kind of the flip side of that. I'm talking about smart things companies can do to protect their confidential information. Now, I had a little help on this because I just got finished writing a blog post that I called Trade Secrets Lessons from the Greek Yogurt Wars. It was all about a lawsuit that Dannon filed after one of its employees left the company and went to its competitor, Chobani. So thanks to Dannon for some ideas on how to protect confidential information. Are you ready? Here we go. Number 5. Just like it says on page 5 of this complaint, it's a good idea for the company to have the employees sign confidentiality agreements, at least the key employees who are going to have access to confidential information. It's also a good idea to have a company policy about confidential information. You can put it in your employee manual or employee handbook. Now, if you're going to have a policy, you need to follow it. Don't just throw in a bunch of things in the policy that sound good if they're not things that are practical that the company can actually follow. Okay, number 4, this one is a little less obvious. If you've got a company where your prices are confidential and you don't want competitors to be able to find out your prices, you need to think about having non-disclosure agreements with your customers to prevent the dissemination of your prices publicly. Think about it. If your customers are free to tell anybody what prices they're paying, can you really say that those prices are trade secrets? Maybe, but maybe not. Number 3, this is another obvious one. You should have password protections on all company computers and all devices that employees do company business on. Number 2, not all companies do this, but it's a good idea to do an exit interview whenever an employee leaves. At the exit interview, the company can remind the employee about his or her obligations under the confidentiality agreement. And also, if the employee has a non-compete, that's a good time to remind the employee about that. At the exit interview, the company can also ask the employee to confirm that all company documents have been returned and that the employee is not taking any company documents with him. Now, the employee may not be totally honest, but at least it's an opportunity to ask. Number 1, this is really the key when you get into a dispute with a former employee. You want to promptly have a forensic examination done on the employee's computer and devices, because that's where you're going to find the good stuff, meaning the bad things that the employee did before leaving, because maybe the employee didn't watch my 5 dumb things video. And guess what? Some of those things you'll find in this Yogurt Wars lawsuit. If you want to know more about this, and if you want to get some more ideas about things that a company can do to protect its confidential information, go to my blog post. It's at my blog, 5minutelaw.com. You can read about things that Dannon did. Not every company is going to want to do every single one of those things, but it's a pretty good checklist of things you should at least consider. All right, thanks for watching.